Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sunlight. Welcome back to the channel. I'm about to do this reading on Casey Anthony. I'm actually just going to let Spirit speak. I was going to do an Inside the Mind, but I watched her series and I already know what's inside her mind. She's just full of shit, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let Spirit speak and see what's going on with this case, what happened, possibly if Spirit could take us like through childhood, her childhood, not the baby's childhood. Um, I've gotten requests for this reading even before her series came out, but this particular case is very it causes a lot of emotion. And then I believe they found that baby on my birthday, December 11th. So it's kind of like, I don't know, but we'll go ahead and get into it. I just to let you know, I do not think that she's innocent at all right, of anything. And I still believe she's lying about a whole bunch of shit too. But let's see what Spirit has to say. You know, sometimes I say something and Spirit says something else, so we got to go with what the cards say. But if you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click on that notification bell. And also leave a comment if you feel like having a conversation. Please be respectful. That's all I ask. As always, everything in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Let's go ahead and get into Casey Anthony. Let's see if Spirit, if we could start off with the childhood, that'll be cool. Casey Anthony. Also, shout out to my channel member T for this request as well. I got a lot of subscriber requests, but she's one of the channel members who requested it as well. So I want to make sure I give her a huge shout out. She's a big supporter of mine who I appreciate. All right, so let's get that. Let's see. So if we're talking about childhood here, which is what I asked Spirit for, I want to say she was a very lively little girl. Okay, so these types of little girls who likes to have fun. They want to be all over the place, possibly a little bit too much to handle at times. But I do feel like the mother was a little bit of a disciplinarian here. I do feel like she was really loved, okay, in particular by the mother. It's almost giving female energy, like sticking together a lot here, even as a little girl. But lots of love. I kind of feel a little bit spoiled, maybe a little enabling. I feel like they found her extremely beautiful as well. And I also feel like she may have been a little kind of like a spoiled brat vibe is what I'm feeling here, guys. Like if she didn't get her way, she possibly would say no, or, you know, something along those lines of like, you know, you better give me what I want, okay? So it's giving like a spoiled little girl energy here so far with the mother, okay? The father hasn't come up yet, and we'll get into that as well. So I feel like she was spoiled, but she was also disciplined. All right. So the father is here instantly like presenting vibes of cheater. Okay, it's giving me vibes of unfaithful. It's giving vibes of cheater. It's giving vibes of basically someone doing what they wanted to outside of home. But I do feel like at home, he was also a loving father and husband. And we're still in her childhood, okay? We're not in her adulthood yet. Um, so to me, this is giving vibes of someone who's definitely out there entertaining other females, okay? I do feel like he actually seeked females, like he almost like he would find the time for other females, okay? Very much lover boy vibes is what I'm feeling here, but also a loving father and husband at home, okay? Let's see what else we get here with him. Or let's see what else comes up. It doesn't necessarily have to be the father because we'll touch on the father later anyway. So let's see what Spirit has to say. You know, there may have been a time in her childhood where her parents may have been thinking of splitting up because there was someone who he was entertaining who he kind of felt torn about, okay? Like trying to balance with life at home and life outside with this other particular person. Okay, I do feel like he was kind of confused. I feel like he may have felt like maybe it was a decision to either decide between family life and this person. However, I feel like this person was an expense to him, and he decided to cut her off only because of that, but not because he didn't have emotion. It was more so, damn, this side piece is becoming an expense, and I can't really afford that. It's give, give, give with this lady, okay? But I feel like he was torn, guys. I feel like there may have been some emotion there as well. But always choosing home, always choosing the wife. Okay, so I feel like, yes, he entertained, but it's like one of these husbands that, like, always comes back home, right? Is what I feel here with him. See what else we can get. See? But there's a lack of emotion with these people in their marriage. All right, we're still in Casey's childhood, guys, okay? 4 of Wands. There's definitely emotional issues going on here within this marriage. This 4 of Cups and 4 of Wands is giving vibes of lack of emotion. It's giving vibes of lack of motivation. It's giving vibes that the marriage is no longer as fun as it used to be. Okay, and then 5 of Cups. Wow, they were really like, I feel like they were going through things back when Casey was young, guys, that you know, sometimes parents will try to hide that from their children. I feel like he has had many nights out of, like, you know, this vibe of like going out to drink and being in bars, and this is where he would meet some women, okay? But I do feel like infidelity in this relationship. I feel like maybe he didn't even want to be home. I feel lots of disinterest and like no emotional connection anymore is what I'm feeling here with his wife. It's almost like at times he would rather be at work than to actually go home, just to avoid the whole disinterest of the relationship. Okay? Wow. I kind of also feel like I want to say when Casey and her mom were alone in the house, they were happy. Okay, now guys, I haven't seen the brother in the picture yet, so that's why I'm not bringing him up. Okay, I will not bring in a character unless Spirit gives it to me. Okay, So I kind of feel like while the dad was in this disinterested phase, I feel like, you know, the mom and daughter would do things together. And I kind of feel like they really got along. And sometimes it was this sense of, oh, dad's not home. Yay, fun. Right. And the wife was probably like, oh, he's not home. Let's have fun. So I kind of feel like this very strong connection with her and her mom, again, is what I'm feeling here. Okay. So earlier I felt like the vibe where she spoiled her daughter, but also disciplined her. And now I'm feeling the vibe that they really had a strong connection, her and her mother. And it was almost like they felt happy when he wasn't around. Okay, so the brother hasn't popped up yet. It could be while mom and daughter had fun. He was probably in his room playing with his toys, right? Let's see. You know, what we don't hear a lot about is the financial issues that an affair can cause in a marriage, okay? And I'm kind of feeling like there were financial issues in this marriage because he was always stepping out and kind of like having to spend on these women. Okay, it's almost like you have these financial opportunities, you do well financially. Maybe not rich, right? But I feel like he did well financially and just chose to seek other women and play out there, and this caused some type of financial issues. All right, to a point where the wife was like, look, what the hell are you gonna do? What are you doing here? Yeah, the devil. It's giving vibes of someone who just couldn't control the urges. Yeah, man, look at this. Wow, Four of Swords and Six of Wands as well. It's almost like he felt happier not being home. It's possible because when you're not home and you're a man like this who isn't happy in their relationship, like it's almost like you're happier being outside. You're not arguing with your wife, you know, you're not having to be responsible. Okay, so I kind of feel like this guy didn't even like being at home too much. All right, it's almost giving vibes of every time he went home, it was like he went there to rest. But outside of the home is giving this behavior of maybe some type of compulsiveness here as well, like almost like the urge to, right? And then this sense of like feeling happy outside of home. But while you're home, it's like, oh, I'm only here to sleep. I'm only here to rest. You know, he had this thing where the women that he chose, guys, and look, if Spirit is giving me all of his affairs, guys, I'm going to read it how it comes out to me, okay? But it's like he chose these women who were like extremely beautiful, who were like maybe the total opposite of what he had at home. And I'm not saying that her mom is not beautiful, but maybe, so let's say you have a blonde wife at home and you're just seeking out brunettes, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like he would look for something that's like the total opposite, and that would make him feel maybe like he's like fulfilling some type of fantasy here. I do feel like there were moments where he would go home and things would be okay between him and his wife, and he would try to like, you know, make some type of balance between the outside life and the inside life, guys. This guy was very sneaky enough to where he would get away with things a lot. Okay, but he was a detective, right? And so detectives have this way of knowing how to do things and when to do them. Okay, so let's tap into him and Caylee and see what vibe we get here. So we're talking about the father. Caylee Anthony and her father, what vibe did they have? Caylee Anthony and her father. What type of connection or disconnection did they have? God! Ugh! I don't even have to do no more. Man. Well, shit, she ain't lying about the stuff that he did, guys. But give me a second because it's like sometimes, man, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, sometimes it's just times where spirit is like, oh, you want the answer? Boom. Like, I don't have to do no more with this reading, right? Although I will, right? But shit. Fuck. If you are a person, if you're watching this and you've been through any type of violation as a child with an adult, I'm giving you a trigger warning right now. So this is your choice to continue watching this or not. Okay? Sitting here in silence because I'm trying to think of a way how to put this, because we've never heard about him doing shit to the son, I think, and he did. Okay, again, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. But hold on, guys, because this is like The reason why I'm like pausing a little bit is because I kind of feel like the mom knew something and just couldn't do something about it, or didn't do something about it. And so I'm trying to wrap my head around this. I am going to throw some more cards here, guys, but I'm focusing on this devil because the devil is definitely showing me two people fighting back. And so I feel like these kids definitely said no. These kids were definitely fighting. These kids were definitely like, what are you doing? We trust in you, and this is what you're doing. Okay? Like, I feel like the mom found out and just, like, I don't know if she felt like she maybe believed him over them, or she just turned the other cheek, or something. I don't know. Let's see what else we get here. Ooh, that shit shook me. Thank you, Spirit, but dang, you be hitting me. There's something about, like, if you do shit to a child, guys, like, I shake even thinking about it. Like, the thought of someone doing something to a child, whether it's sexual or just plain old physical hitting, you know, things like that. And don't get me wrong, you know, I got spanked and all that shit when I was a kid. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like ABUSC, right? to where it's like a little bit too much and drastic, and you know you're causing pain, and you know you're causing pain physically and emotionally as well. Okay? Yeah, the mom knew something. The mom knew something. I feel like the mom stood up to him as well. But there's a feeling of denial here. Okay? There's a feeling of how can you believe them? Him having to defend himself. Okay, but it's like she knew. She had the feeling. She knew. She kind of felt like what they were telling her was the truth. She also had that gut feeling that, man, these kids are not lying to me. How could they be lying to me? Okay, I do feel like she stood up to him. But then he's over here defending himself, saying, no, no, this is a lie. Disgusting. And to protect my channel, everything in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I may say that a couple of times more, so bear with me. It's shit like this that causes psychotic breaks in people. And I'm in no way, shape, or form standing up for Caylee or anything, but yo, look at the shit you're doing to your kids. Both of them. Heartbreak. Look, in the marriage, there's a lot of shit going on with these two. But look, she just refused to let him go. Because they've been together since they were young. You could tell Six of Cups is here. They've been together since they were young. And this news about the children may have hurt her, but damn, she's a ride or die for this man. It's horrible, man. What about the kids? Like, to the outside world, he appeared as a good husband and a good father. Guys, he knew how to balance things out with his outside life and his home life. He knew how to show face, give face, right? Of a like this good guy. Okay? Feeling lots of like drunken nights and then coming home and then just being a totally different person. Again, guys, I'm feeling totally different vibes, right? This is giving me vibes of someone being out in the street acting an ass, acting a plum fool, and then coming home and just switch it, and now you're like the man of the house. Here's the Three of Cups again, guys. Cheating vibes with beautiful women. And it's not the first time. And he got big dick energy, guys. And this doesn't mean that he actually physically has a huge dick, right? But some people carry that energy. They carry that vibe. And it makes him attractive to women. Ten of Swords. All right, Spirit. May it fall where it needs to fall. What are we touching on here? We touching on that Three of Cups. Right? That Magician fell on that Three of Cups. He had his way of like manipulating women, making them feel enticed. Okay? Very enticing man, right? Making everything look and sound good. Okay, this is the type of guy that's gonna wear that extra cologne. This is the type of guy that's gonna dress real nice. This is the type of guy that when you're single and in a bar, he's gonna give you that glare with his eyes and just let you know. That's that big dick energy, guys. I'm telling you, he had that. And sometimes, you know, he got to a point where he just didn't care who was hurting. It was all about him. I don't like him for shit. Let's see what's Casey's deal with her brother. Casey Anthony and her brother. Spirit. Casey Anthony and her brother. Oh, God. What a bad vibe. Let me tell you something, guys. I feel like everything she said about her situation with her daughter was just some bullshit. But I feel honesty when it comes to the brother and the father, man. But it's almost as if the father either allowed this to happen or the father maybe told his son that it was okay to do this. I do feel like some type of remorse on the brother's side here. But at the same time, when you're a kid, you don't know that you're doing wrong. And I'm not making excuses for him at all, okay? But this is what I'm feeling here, okay? I kind of feel like this was a manipulation on the father's behalf. Or like, I don't know. Like, guys, her father is a creep. You see her looking over here in this Seven of Swords like, how could you? How could you allow this to happen? The fact that the mom, guys, I kind of feel like she knew something was going on but felt like she couldn't really do anything and was just this ride or die with this man is just ridiculous to me. I do feel like they argued a lot and fought a lot, though. Don't get me wrong. It is giving me a lot of defensive feelings with both of them. Like, they clashed a lot, okay? But I feel like the big part of their clashing was his outside affairs and the financial decline due to him spending on women, okay? But as far as like shit that was going on in the house, man, it's ride or die again with this lady. And it's like you're just as guilty as him. I wonder if these kids left their house at an early age. That's something I don't know. But with families like this, psychological, you know, the impact that it has psychologically on these children, that shit would make you want to leave your house early. Because you just don't want to be around someone who's hurting you and someone who's enabling the person that's hurting you. Whoa. All right, let's see. Let's get into Caylee. Look at the energy with Caylee. Look at this. Please let me see what I need to see. Disappointment is the first card. Oh man, poor baby. Heavy heartbeat, headache on the right side. This, yeah, I'm getting this sense of someone slowly passing and looking at the person who's doing it like, why? I love you. Why are you doing this? Waiting for the right time, the perfect opportunity. Waiting for a time when people were not going to see me. This was a plan. This is a well thought out plan. This was a time of waiting for the right time here. I also feel, was she under something? Damn, I don't know that part. It's feeling like she was under something. I'm talking about Casey. Was she like on something? Maybe. It could be she was on some, maybe she got on something after to like calm herself down. I know there was a, she was found wet, right? They said, or something along those lines. And I'm kind of feeling like, man, guys, I don't know, but I feel like the dad did help after, though. I don't think he did something to the little girl per se, But I think instinctively to protect his daughter, he may have helped with the trying to cover up this situation. Fuck. And they thought they were going to get away with it. The thing is, she can't tell that story because once she tells that story, she's implicating herself. And although I feel double jeopardy may apply to this case to where she cannot be accused of the same thing twice, she just doesn't want the world to see her in that light because she's just trying to prove innocence here and place blame. Okay, however, I do feel like she did what she did. He helped her. And I felt like he thought because he had legal uh, knowledge that they were going to get away with it. This is a barter of some sorts as well. So I kind of feel like there was a barter. Like, okay, I'll help you, but... Period. He knows more than he's saying, of course. And the mother knows too. The mother knows now. The reason why she went out dancing and did whatever the hell she had to do after everything was done is because she honestly thought she was never going to get caught. Okay, because according to the promise that her father gave her, there was no way they were going to catch this. No way anybody was going to catch this. Look at the baby right here. Again, here's a connection, guys. I'm telling you, they made some type of promise to each other, or there was some type of look. And this is him basically being the brain of what happened after, guys. Do I feel like he had anything to do with her demise? No. Do I feel like he helped with the cover-up? Hell yes. The baby's talking to us right here. She's like, look, I'm going to show you what's happening here. They had some weird connection. But he's the guy with the vibes. He's the guy with the knowledge. He's the guy with the plans. He's the guy who's making this decision to try to make things happen accordingly. I even kind of feel like I'm hearing, hold on, wait a minute. Like, let's think things through before anything. Okay, let's talk about what's going to happen here. Let's talk about what we're going to do here. Period. There he goes. Interference. interference. I'm telling you guys, he got in the way of this. He went and told her, look, you got to live your life normal. Go and party. Go out with your friends. They got to see you out and about with people. You have to have alibis. Look who's here. It's him. He was the devil when they were kids, too. We saw that earlier. And he's still the devil in their life. This whole family fucked that little girl up. The whole family did. I want to exclude the brother. He interfered with this. He allowed for things not to be done correctly. He allowed an injustice to his granddaughter. He allowed for her to rot. I'm so disgusted, man. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next reading. Bye.